Hellraiser is being remade on Hulu right now. You can check it out. It's a remake of the 1987 Hellraiser, but it's not like a direct remake shot for shot. They take their own interpretation of this story. And what did I think about it, man? I think this is like a sugar supplement of Hellraiser. It's like Hellraiser Light, you know what I'm saying? When you get that, or Diet Coke of Hellraiser. I'm gonna take you back to 87. I hate to bring up nostalgia here, but I have to. Like, in middle school, I remember like dubbing this tape for people like, yo, you gotta see this shit. This shit is fucking insane, yo. It's it's hooks going in people's fucking skin, ripping their flesh off. There's flesh monsters walking around with just their pure fucking muscles out, of girls having sex with them. And then you got this awesome character named Pinhead and the Cenobites. And it was the most gruesomest shit I have ever really seen on film up to that point in 87. That's what made that film great, because we're coming off of horror. We're coming off of Nightmare on Elm Street, which was pretty creative, with Freddy keep killing people in dreams. You go, Jason chops people up, Michael Myers stab people. But Hellraiser did something different with ripping people's flesh apart. I think there's even lines in this thing like, yo, we have eternity to know your flesh.
We'll tear your soul apart.
And with this remake, it's light because they take a step back from the gratuitous nature that Hellraiser, I think, is supposed to be. It came off as just a regular horror movie that I probably wouldn't watch. It's not bad per se, but it's just not nothing memorable in this new Hellraiser movie. The story's pretty simple. This girl is on drugs. This plot really didn't go anywhere, and she ends up finding the puzzle box, and the Cenobites come out to, get their pleasure, to rip apart their flesh and skin, what Cenobites do. If you've seen any of the Hellraisers. Now, if you've never seen any of the Hellraisers, I can see people liking this movie, because I've seen a lot of cap on the internet how great this film is, and all film is subjective. I'm not mad at you or whatever for liking this movie, but to me, I think they missed the mark on this movie. It could have been better. Now, Hellraiser is all about Pinhead. Now, it's a woman playing Pinhead now. I think she's probably asexual, and she didn't really work for me. She wasn't bad. She came off more as creepy, not demanding the screen like Doug Bradley did. I think it's a shot in the first Hellraiser when he first reveals himself, and then every time you see Pinhead, his voice, it was nothing to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't fuck with him. He just threw change, and just looking at it, he demanded that screen presence. Her screen presence is just like, oh, it's kind of creepy. Her voice is kind of, they modulate their voice to kind of sound like this demon voice. It was like, oh, not really that scary. It's something I can do in Premiere right now. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing memorable, And then I hate that the Cenobites, when you see them, they shot them from wide angles. Like, why are they so far away? The thing of Hellraiser, again, like, we want to see that tight makeup. We want to see chatter teeth. We want to see his teeth. You know what I'm saying? We want to feel like this shit hurts. And that's the thing about this Hellraiser. I didn't feel the pain. I came to bring the pain hardcore to the brain. I just didn't feel it. Yo, overall, if I had to score Hellraiser, the remake, I'm gonna give it a 2.8. I'm gonna be fair. Like, some of the visual effects are okay. I like the aesthetic designs of the Cenobites. Like, their suits are actually made out of their skin. I thought that was kind of cool. We see some good shots, but not enough of the Cenobites. But I still prefer those leather outfits in the old one. They just look better to me. Also, this movie just has a cheap digital feel to me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel filmic. It feels like like it's shot on digital, and I'm saying, you get a lot of digital effects. I know somebody who worked on this film. She was the head lead of visual effects, and I do think the visual effects are good. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think the practical match. We need for Hellraiser, we need a lot of practical effects, because this movie I won't remember. Like I'm never gonna watch it again, because it's just nothing memorable about this film that makes me want to revisit this Hellraiser film. That's all I'm saying. Have you guys seen the new Hellraiser? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments below. It just didn't work for me. You guys might have loved it. Let's talk about it. Let's have a discussion. And if you like this video, once again, thank you guys so much for watching video. You can watch anybody's videos, tons of us, doing this, talking heads, but I really appreciate you being here and checking out this video. And if you like it, yeah, go ahead, hit that like button. If you really like this content, consider subscribing to the Q Review family. Oh, And don't just stare at it. Eat it. Peace.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the foe and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got towed.